From crappy projects to actually fun and playable games?
So, I've been trying Roblox Studio for about 4 months now, and I will tell you exactly what I've learned about it. I've made plenty of games to test and learn the basics of the engine in Lua, which is the programming language that Roblox Studio uses. Some games are actually good, and other are, questionable? First, we have Line Tycoon, which is, just a tycoon where you place droppers, and that's all. Next, we have a shooter. That's 0% mine. I just dragged and dropped assets found on the toolbox. This is called an asset flip. This is bad. Don't do it. After this, I've decided to never use the toolbox again. It's better to make something from scratch with a few errors and bugs. That's how you learn. Here I've tested something called skinned meshes. This is relatively a new feature because, Roblox has been using blocky characters for the past years. But the rig is broken, and I don't really know why.
Just look at those legs.
I also had to learn Blender on the way, so I could model and animate for my games. It was a bit of a pain, but in the end it was worth it. Then I've jumped with a couple friends to a bigger project called Darken. Here we've made a fully working inventory, with 3 weapons and 2 armor sets. But yeah, the first games won't see any players or success of any kind. We've actually made Darken 2, but it doesn't even launch. Now the star of this video, Solaroid Football. Here we've really tried to make it playable. It has 3 game modes, cool dribbling moves. It even has a shop where you can buy celebration dances inspired from the real life. You can play it right now. Check the link in the description. This is Liminal, a Backrooms-inspired game. This is the starting room for the cutscene that I've never made. And here's some gameplay of it. By the way, the walking water sound is horrible. So after all this, here are the lessons I've learned. First, the most important one. You need to know how to do marketing for your game. You could make the best game in the world, but if no one knows about it, no one will play. Have you seen any of the bad obby games on Roblox that have at least 100 players online? Well, that is because the creator knew exactly how to market his game to be successful. So, in conclusion, marketing beats gameplay. I'm not saying this for all cases. You could make a very good game and still have players, but in most cases on Roblox, marketing beats gameplay. I think that you should do both. Make a good game, but also make ads and marketing stuff for it. Lesson number 2, try to involve players in the development process. That way the player will feel as being a part of the game. For example, my current project is called Cursed Battlegrounds. It's like a Mortal Kombat, but with unique movesets. And to involve players, I've made a weekly community moveset. If you join the Discord, which is down in the description, you can come up with abilities ideas. That way your idea could be implemented in the game. Lesson number 3, try to be as unique as possible. I mean, if you make an obby, you'll just be a grain of sand in the desert because there are a ton of obby games. But this is also a great risk. The more unique a game is, the more chances are it will fail, but if the game will succeed, then the win will be huge. Lesson number 4. A game is made from a lot of puzzle pieces, like scripting, modeling, animating, building, VFX, GFX, game designer, and more. Try not to learn everything at once, and instead learn one by one. This is what I did. I needed scripting, I've learned it, I needed animations, I've learned how to animate, and this continues for all. And that's pretty much it. You can make a game, even if you don't know how. Google is always there for you. So subscribe, join the Discord, and see you next time.